All right, as you can see from the title, thumbnail, and it's right in front of me, there's a new SI in the shop. Yes, another video not working on the EK. It's coming soon though. To answer the question in the title, it looks like So, I bought this car in a snowstorm in the dark. I'll post a picture here of what the drive looked like. So I didn't have a great look at it. I just knew it was a clean title SI. The price was cheap. And it had a blown transmission supposedly. So my thought was to buy the car, get a trans for it, and clean it up a little bit and probably flip the car. I am not so sure I want to do that now. The car is a lot rougher than I thought. I'll post a picture of the ad here, but in the ad it said, oh, you know, like nice body, good condition, blah, 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 not drivable, needs transmission. So I kind of expected the car to be cleaner than it is, and it really isn't. But the car was listed for 2,800 Canadian, and I ended up paying $2,000 Canadian. So why don't we have a look at it? Let's go through it a little bit. We'll look at the body, look at the interior. Maybe we'll jack it up, have a look under it, and see if I made a poor choice or a good choice or somewhere in between. And that's how you get cat tracks on your EK hatch. Oh, and I did my roof, you chonker. Yeah, so we'll just kind of get into it and have a good close look at it. I got a ton of receipts with the car for brakes, tie rods, ball joints that were all done to it. The winter tires on it are only a season old, so that's decent. But let's decide if this thing is worth saving or see if we're gonna part it out. I'm kind of leaning towards the latter, but I'll show it to you and see what you guys think. Would you save it or would you part it out? Yeah, with that, let's take a closer look at this thing. Bad cats. Okay, so we'll start on the outside. That's the easiest part. It's pretty dirty right now, but you can see it has a bug guard on it in nearly mint condition. Just a slight crack there, yeah. Oh, yeah. Droopy eyebrow. Looking kind of like Forrest Whitaker. The hood's got some pretty big rock chips that have been filled, but overall the hood actually is in decent shape. It's pretty straight looking. Jackie, what are you doing? Just causing a ruckus. The bumper, on the other hand, is really, really hammered. So I don't even think it's an OEM, judging by the black primer I'm seeing here. And someone has cut out the fog lights, but it does not have fog lights on both sides, as you can see. So that kind of looks crappy. There's a very large crack right there, all zip tied together. And the paint is just hammered, like the thing's got texture like the Mona Lisa. And same with here, tabs are kind of busted out. We've got shredded inner fenders, because at one time I think it was lowered. Same with this side, shredded inner fender. This fender is actually in really nice condition. It's got a couple rock chips on it, but there's no real dings or nothing. That's a pretty straight fender. This door looks like it has one or two small door dings, maybe in the center here, but it's pretty good. Coming down the back, it's also decently clean until you get to the bumper. The bumper on the back is just as ratchet as the bumper on the front. It does have this cool little JDM woo-woo thingy on it. I actually don't mind the look of it. I think it's kind of cool. I'd consider, if I part the car out, maybe painting that silver and putting that on my 06 coupe. Wing is in nice shape. Trunk is in nice shape. No rust or nothing on it. No dents. Again, the bumper, you can see cracked paint. Over here we've got busted behind the mud flap, and there's some drywall mesh there, so someone's done some home fixes. The car is a clean title, but on the Carfax, it has been hit in this rear corner once or twice, I think, around $2,500 damage. So that might explain the bumper. Enjoy the ride. Coming down this side, more of the same. The side of the car is pretty decent, the door and stuff. This fender, though, on the other hand, she's seen better days. You can see we got a large dent here. Totally chipped the paint out and pulled the bottom of the fender out, so that fender's pretty had. Even if you paintless dent repaired it, you still got that and that, so I don't really think that fender's worth trying to save too much. Headlights both seem good. Again, if I part the car out, I do need this headlight on the silver one, so that could come in handy to me. The grille seems to be all intact. It's not cracked or nothing. The SI badge has been painted black, and this has been painted red in there for some reason. I'm pretty sure that should be black behind the badge. So that looks like trash. The windshield is cracked. It's got a crack going all the way across up here. Again, that wasn't in the ad. So that pretty much covers the outside. As you can see, she's pretty hammered. It's fairly far gone. If I was keeping this car for myself, I could maybe fix it up and I wouldn't mind putting money into it, but if I'm gonna flip this car, it just needs too much to be a nice car, so. Anyways, with that, let's pop the hood, have a look at the engine bay, and we'll also have a peek around in the interior. All right, so here we have the almighty K20 Z3. And we've got a bougie hood strut upgrade, look at that. Ain't need no hood propulator here. That's pretty fancy. So yeah, it's a stock K20. Nothing done to it that I'm aware of. Everything is pretty normal under here. But the transmission, she no happy. It's stuck in what I think is third gear. Oh, Jackie's checking it out. What do you think, Jackie? She's like, oh yeah, K20. Oh yeah, these are the last of the high revving Hondas. These are good. Oil burners though, yeah. I think I had K24 some off it. Anyways, what was I saying? Transmission, no good. I think it's stuck in third gear. When you're shifting the car through the gates, it's like you put it in first gear, the car will not move. You put it in second gear, the car will not move. You put it in third gear, the car will not move. The only place the car moves is if it's in neutral. But it feels like third gear because you have to slip the hell out of the clutch to get it to move. Same thing with reverse, put it in reverse, the thing will not move. It'll just stall out and you can just smell burning clutch. So don't really know what's happening there. She's jammed in gear. I don't think the tranny's worth saving. Obviously, if I was going to fix the car, I would source another used transmission. Probably a 9th gen SI transmission, to be honest, because 8th gen trannies in my area are insane. People are asking $2,500 for a used transmission, and I just refuse to pay that. You can source 9th gen SI trannies for like $1,100 to $1,300. So I'd probably go that route if I fixed it. Probably, if I part the car out, I would probably sell the LSD out of there because that'll still be good, and that would get me some money back on the car out of this transmission. But anyways, transmission, she's pooched. So that's pretty much it for the engine bay. Nothing fancy there. Let's hop in the old interior. So it's got these pretty bougie SI sill plates. I don't know if those are off Amazon or if they were a Honda option. I'm not sure. If someone knows, tell me. But they look kind of nice. Alright, stepping inside, we got a Borderline transmissions. Whoop, that's a red flag. Do I have the keys? So the car has 261,000 kilometers on it. So beeping's annoying. I'm not a rocket appliance guy, but I think that's probably 150,000 miles? Sure, well, let's go with that. Probably not right. What else we got going in here? We got what I believe to be like a JDM FD2 or FN2 shift knob and some weird collar with a very ugly shift boot. So yeah, you can see the car for the most part does go through the gates, but like those ones feel real loose. It won't even go into fifth. It does do reverse, but yeah, it feels weird. All the keys are broken, so that's the one key and the valet key. And then there's the other original key, also totally broken. So that's nice. Another thing it has that I kind of need for my other car is it's got SI floor mats. I'm missing mats in my other one, so they're kind of grungy. I could probably refurbish on them a little bit. Ooh, it's got a nice aluminum dead pedal. Do they all have that? Don't remember. Door's closing on me. As far as the interior stuff, it's not in amazing shape. The bolsters are pretty had on the driver's side. The passenger side looks okay. Door cards, pretty average, I think, for this age of SI. It's got the classic broken sun visor. But one thing it does have, if I decide to part it out, hint hint, I'm probably going to part it out. It does have a working seatbelt, which, if you guys have watched my Silver SI videos, you know I need a seatbelt. It should also have a good SRS module. But I do want to run the codes on it because the night I looked at it, it didn't have an airbag code. And when I put it in my garage today, it had an airbag code. So I don't know. It's also got an ABS code. And the little brake icon for like your e-brake doesn't go off. She's a hooptie, that's what I'm saying. That's a basic tour of the interior. You can see the steering wheel has seen better days. It does have a fog light switch. That's pretty fancy. Original stereo. One cool thing, I don't have it with me, it's in the house, but I got the original window sticker with this car with all the receipts. Come on, Jackie, you can check it out, girl. Check it out, Jackie. Come on, come in the car. Get the sniff down. Trunk. Nothing fancy in here. I got all these blocks in because we were loading it on the trailer. You can see there's the buggered up sun visor, and it looks like it was wired for boom booms, so that's nice. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was came with a bag of spare parts, which I actually haven't even gone through yet. So, oh, I'm getting a phone call. My boss man, better answer it. Hello? Hey, how's it going? Alright. Back from my phone call. I think what we were doing was going to look at this bin of parts, which I haven't gone through yet, so let's see what we got. Oh, what are you? Seriously, what are you? Gotta admit, I don't know what that is. So box number 2. This looks like a door trim. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not for this side, it's for that side, but that's totally what it is. It's a brand new door trim in bag, so that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll install that on the silver car. We got in bag number 3. Something. Okay, there's another one of those. But I don't know what those is. What does it say? I don't know what the heck that is. But there's 2 of them, and they're the exact same part. I'm gonna have to look up the part number. Initially, when I looked at it, I thought it was something to do with this piece here and the cowl, but I don't think it is. I don't know what the heck that is. Bag number 3. Just something small but heavy. Some nuts. Brand new bag nuts. Okay. These cats are hectic today. Alright, what do we got here? We got a Max Energy Sport Hypertech tuner. I think you can like adjust your VTEC engagement, and you can check DTCs and that kind of stuff with that thing. Oh, we got the old Civic badge. She was debadged, you know. If you don't want people knowing you drive a Civic. Well, look at that. OEM 8th Gen SI shift knob. That's actually, I like having that. What do we got? Looks like we got an inner door handle that's all scraped to crap. Yeah. Really scuffed up, chewed handle. Alright. This looks like another one of those door trims, but for the other side, and it looks scratched up. Alright. Hey, I know what this is. This is a rear bumper bracket for a coupe by the looks of it, which, I mean, makes sense. Car's a coupe. I think that would go boop right there, something like that. Bounce that into there. Yeah, ooh, we got a freaking light bulb. That's a score. Oh, and a sway bar end link. Interesting amalgamation of parts. I think the biggest win is probably this one because it's new. Sorry, I'm not filming very well. It's probably the biggest win. That's also not a bad win. Might be able to sell that for $100. Shift knob's kind of a nice win. Yeah. Jackie, seriously, bro? Are you gonna pay to have my paint detailed? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna kick your butt outside. One thing I forgot to mention with the car was when I was looking under it, it does have adjustable rear camber arms, so that's also some decent value. I should be able to sell those. Shut up, man. I ain't talking to you. No, I'm not. So that'll be some good value. And yeah, anyways. I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to do a brief overview of the car, show you guys what I've got. If you have an opinion on if I should part it out, sell it, fix it, flip it, all the above, I don't know. What would you do if it was your car? Personally, I think I'm probably gonna part it out because a lot of the parts can go into my silver crashed coupe, which yes is a rebuilt title, but it's significantly lower mileage and it is a way cleaner car. So if some of the parts from this heap can help to save that car, that's good. Generally, I do not like parting out SIs. I prefer to save them because the more you part out, the less SIs we have on the road, which will just make them harder to get in the future. So generally, I would like to save this car. I don't think I'm going to save this one though. So. Yeah. Look forward to future content of EK stuff. Maybe parting out that, maybe fixing it if, I don't know, hell freezes over. And then obviously we got more content to come on the silver car. So thanks guys for watching, and subscribe below for more SI content and more cat content. Alright, I already filmed the outro for this, but bad luck striking. I decided to check out the SRS code. So I had the main OBD connector under there jumped to see what the codes were. And of course they came back as, Jackie, I'm not talking to you. Shh. Shh. The codes came back as driver's seatbelt. Go figure, the one I need. And the other code was SRS module complete failure or something. Go figure, the other thing I need. So I tried doing the reset method with these jumpers, and you do the cycle the key, you take it in, you take it out, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, didn't work. Big old negative. So the two most valuable parts to me are useless to me. Great. What was the other thing? Oh, it also has an electronic power steering code, which I think is just low battery, so that's whatever. Jackie, stop talking. And ABS codes, but I didn't even bother to read those because, dude, is there something you want to say? Just say it. Gosh. I don't even bother to read those. I don't know. I'm just chapped now. Basically, the only two parts I really wanted from the car I can't use, so, you know, superb. Anyway, on that note, see you all in the next video. Peace.
It's not a game, it's a rage.